Hey guys, and welcome. It is the first time in a month that I've done any F1, and I just really need to get back into it. Problem is, it's Singapore, and no matter how much I try, I just can't get my brain to work out the braking zones and everything else. So today, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to have the braking line on. Hey Jack, hey Tom, how are you going? How are you going, guys? How is the volume on everything? Let me know, obviously, when the game gets going, if it's too loud, and I will adjust it. Yes, mate. I'm not gonna lie. Singapore, for a track to try and learn quickly, it's very, very difficult, and that's what I'm finding. But anyway, round 15, Singapore, practice 1. Let's get on with it. There I am. Fair play. Got loads of upgrades, which I'm really happy about. As soon as this career is done, though, I think I'm definitely switching to the Merc. Sounds good so far. Yes, buddy. And are we Forza in it? Forza in it, if that's even a word, on the weekend. Hope so. Hope so. Glad you're okay, mate. Glad you're okay. But yeah, Singapore is a bit of a brain conundrum, especially when my brain isn't the quickest. Ha. So let's go have a look what messages we got. Shall we? Emma, you can take a look at attached information. That'd be nice. Target qualifying first. Qualifying is going to be difficult for me around here as well, but hopefully, morning everyone. Development completed. Energy recovery system front downforce. It's got secondary flaps on that downforce. Excuse me. What is my favorite team? Ooh, that was a great question. My favorite driver of all time, Schumacher, definitely. My favorite team of all time. Do you know what? I don't. Red Bull, maybe. Just because of what Adrian Newey done with that car. Adrian Newey is phenomenal, and the way he gets that Red Bull set up. If they had a decent engine, I think they would be as dominant as they once was. I do like Merc. I do like Hamilton. I do like him as a driver. But yeah, how about you, Tom? Who's your favourite driver? Yeah, it's quite tight as well in places, and the AI give you no room whatsoever. No room at all. Merc, nice choice. Like I said, I like Hamilton. I've loved watching Hamilton since the McLaren days, and yeah. How is the music volume? Nice. Making life much more difficult for the teams than they may have anticipated. Rain. It's typical. I've not got a wet setup either. Nice choice, mate. Nice choice. Who I imagine were hoping for some dry running today. But it's absolutely chucking it down. I do like Daniel Ricciardo as well as a driver. Charles Leclerc, he's going to be a real talent, I think.
The race team here at the circuit are just the most visible.
Glad you're good,
very
man.
wide operation.
Glad you're
And
good.
then the rain comes, and you immediately know a bunch of things. First, you aren't going to get much running. Second, you're going to see a lot of useless data.
It's a shame. It's a shame the new season, and it's a shame where Williams currently are.
I've had a chat with
Yeah,
Carl
mate.
about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Okay, let's get set up first. Nope. Custom setup. Load car setup. Singapore Ferrari. Yes. The only problem with this setup that I've got, it's very. Just went off throttle. Keep that. Suspension.
When you get a chance, make sure to run some of our practice programs. They don't all need to be done in one session, but there's valuable data there to help race strategy and car development.
The reason why I'm changing things is because it's very hard over the curbs. Very hard. Keep that like that. Keep that like that. The only problem is, like I said, it's a dry setup, not a wet setup, so I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble.
Get these changes made.
Let's do track acclimatization. Gopher man, how are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, Tom, I'm British as well, Welsh. I live in the valleys of South Wales. Straight away. Gearbox is automatic. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that, and I'm gonna have to do that as well because I wasn't paying attention, which is never great, is it? I have to restart. To the garage. Wasn't paying attention. Hey Fabio, mate. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by, mate. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Track acclimatization. Start. Flying lap. So, how are you doing, guys? How are you all doing? That's better. And Singapore is just going to melt my head, unfortunately. Obviously, I am using automatic because of the way my setup is. I'm gonna have to go slower than normal because I've not got a wet setup, and that is gonna really upset the car. Maybe not. Hopefully the rain will go away. But yeah, there's no way, there's nothing else I can do. Shit, miss one. Excuse my mouth. Yeah, there is nothing I can do due to my setup. It's hard for me to explain, but if you go and check out Bio Ben, he has a video on his channel that he created some polls for me to attach to pedals. So I'm driving left-handed and yeah, driving left-handed and operating the pedals with my right hand, which it is a little tricky, especially into things like that. to slow down a lot quicker. Guys, please don't think I'm being ignorant. As soon as I can, I promise I will get... That's better. I will get your messages. Phil is going to be an issue for me around here, I think. Practice one though in the rain. Not great at all. See, you can tell how hard the curbs are by the way that just vibrated. It's not good, man. Not good at all. Back end's going. Oh,
That's looking good. Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
Well, hopefully I won't miss any this time. He says. But it's wet, and I've got to try setup, which is never a good combination. I just missed it again. That's what you get for looking at chat and not paying attention. Never mind. 3 times you gotta go around, so 3rd time lucky, eh? Per time. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I just could not get the grips with the braking zones, and the one circuit that really worries me is Japan, Suzuka. So don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Especially with quali as well. Sorry. That's okay.
Right, now front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
No, it won't. It's fine. Front wing's all good, man. All good. Curbs. Right.
This is the last lap of the program. Final lap of the program.
Last lap of the program. Let's go and smash it. I'm being really cautious as well, because like I said, dry setup in the rain, not great. Not great at all. Is that purple? Purple, purple? Purple, purple. Purple rain? It says the last thing I want to do is wreck anymore. Oosh, that was close. Thing is, on that corner there, again, if you don't hit that corner right, you slide, you hit the apex and slide straight across into the wall. Done that a lot. I just don't know why. Just could not get my brain around it. But missed that one.
Alright, that's the program complete. This is some decent data, although...
Let's go back to the garage. compiling and then I can.
We've had to spend
Oh
time
man,
repairing the damage to
awesome!
the car.
Definitely gonna check out that. Definitely. Okay, so we've got turn 23. So that's the last turn. That's the one I missed. Turn 23, I purpled. Right. Okay. I just need to stop damaging the front wing, don't I? Go for it. I'm definitely checking out that bad boy. Do I waste any more time? Do I waste any more time in the wet practice? I don't know what to do. Let's take on tyre management, flying lap, see how we get on. It's my own fault. It is my own fault. Should make sure that you have a wet setup and a dry setup, and yeah, I had neither, which is silly. I say I had neither. I had a dry setup, but no wet. Okay, so I've got to keep my tyres and everything else okay, and keep the delta up as well. So far so good. Down rain, no man. Damn it. I'm going to push that a bit forward and a bit more forward. Besides, anyway, if I fail any of them, I can always come back, can't I?
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future.
That's okay. The practice one's almost over. I think what I'll do, I'll check the weather after I get back from doing this, and then if practice 2 rather is going to get any better, I'll just skip straight to practice 2 and then do everything else from there. But note to self, wet setups. You watch. That's all I've just talked about. And I'll get a Suzuka and it'll be hammering down and I won't have a wet setup. Story of my life, that.
Expected.
Awesome. I hope now I'm not going to get slowed down by everybody else. Delta looks good. So far so good. Delta looks good. Tires are green. I did do like a time trial earlier on. My pace was like more 139, so I just need to be on it. I was quite happy with that 139, but Singapore is just, I don't know why it's been so difficult for me, but it just has, you know. Some things. I mean, what is my time? Currently running P4. Well, that's not bad. P4 in a dry setup. Trying to watch and make sure that the back end doesn't take me into the walls, but all good. It's all good. Easing off because the back end just wants to go. Okay. I think that just moved me out to P1. Now, mate, it's honestly, I think you'll need for what you do. I think you need more better reactions and everything for drifting.
Our fastest lap is a 1:58.5.
The more I've done. So yeah, that put me into P1. I need to find the weather. Practice 2. Oh, practice 2 is going to be clear anyway. Practice 3, qualifying. It could be have some rain at the end. Just skipping out to practice 2 anyway. I think there's not a lot of time left. That was 2 minutes, so let's just accelerate time. Get that in. See if I finish top. That's not bad. 5 laps, intermediate tyres. Kimi Räikkönen obviously has got the same components.
As all cars are now over the line, your top 3 again are Joker, Räikkönen, and Max Verstappen. That concludes.
Got the same components that I've got, so yeah. Cheers, man.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
It was alright considering
Flying in
it was
practice.
raining.
Do you think you can carry this over to qualifying?
The car is indestructible. Is a yes.
How does your car stack up to the others in the wet? Is it competitive?
Oh, so which do you pick, innit? If I'll do that, my rep should increase. So, sportsmanship.
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
Oh, this is tricky. If I'm gonna go with that, but my repetition with Ferrari will drop. There you go.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Wherever I answered, then my rep was going to decrease anyway. Why do you think there's such a long gap between the first few races in the season? I think probably logistics of everything, because they've got to go from Australia to China. I know they fly a lot of parts to the European races, but obviously to get to China from where the majority of the factories are based in the UK, I just think like shipping parts, flying parts. It's a 24-hour flight, or almost a 24-hour flight from UK. And then where does it go from China? What's the third race of the season? I'll have a look now. No. Yeah, sorry. So they got all from Australia to Bahrain. Again, that's still a 6-7 hour flight from the UK, and then from Bahrain to China. and then back to Azerbaijan, so it's a lot of to and fro-in. So yeah, it's, I would say, just the logistics of everything. Ooh, I got a, what is that? Ooh, my MG UK. I did not realize that was Paulie. Not just that, my energy store as well. I think that's going to give us problems. No worries, Nunu. Thanks for tuning in anyway, mate. Thank you. But yeah, Tom, I think the reason why is just logistics. Because when they are predominantly based in Europe, it's one every weekend. I think, what is it? Monaco, Spain, France, Silverstone. Yes, mate, nearly 600. Over the moon with it. Over the moon. Honestly, it's phenomenal support from all of you guys, and I really cannot thank you enough. I really can't. And that's everyone. That's everyone for their support. Okay, fuel management. Let's have a crack at that. I did a quick with the time trial earlier on. I also did a race, and I found that my fuel consumption was bad. It was really bad. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of coasting. I see the car feels so much better in the dry. So much better. Okay, see if we can put in some decent times and get that delta looking good. Can always retry, he says. Wall, stay away from it. My wheel seems and sounds a little bit all over the shop, a little bit rattly. See, I was trying to coast a lot then, and my delta has come down, and I just caught that out of the corner of my eye. So I'm gonna have to give it don't like them curves. Gee, my delta came down a lot. Fuel saving is going to be a failure, I think. It's going to be a failure. It's going to be one or the other. I ain't going to be able to keep my delta happy. I'm not going to be able to do it. And I thought I had the fuel components and everything
You weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
in place. I don't think it is my wheel, I think it's my pedal. I just can't get my delta up there. I'll move my mic in a minute when I start. See if that'll make any difference. Okay, so I got my delta up, but my fill is down. There's just no way. Not even if I let off right by the line.
That lap was no good. You need to improve on that.
That's what I did. I let go off right before the line, and still pretty poor. My delta's too far gone now as well, I think. Even if I run a perfect lap, my delta's too far. Second time I clipped that wall. That's shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the parts I had for the car were not too bad on fuel saving, but I guess I was wrong. Really wrong. I just moved the front brake bias forward as well. Riding these curbs too much, far too much. Oh, I just managed to get the delta back the way it needs to be. Okay. Let me see if I can stop the mic making some noise. Okay, so wow.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 43.8.
See, I did try to coast. Hey G, how's it going? Have a good one, Nunu. Like I said, thank you for slower is faster since and I've changed my driving style after that. Slower is faster. Yeah, I know the old thing about slow in, fast out, but cheers for that, Nunu. Mate, honestly, I'm just gonna call it 6-7. I am absolutely useless, mate. Absolutely useless with names. G. Absolutely useless. So I'm just gonna call it 6-7. It's easy for me. Nah, I honestly, please don't take offense. I'm just useless with names. Really useless with names. And obviously I apologise because yeah, the last thing you want is somebody getting your name wrong. I'm a bit gutted about that. I genuinely thought I had the fill
I know
parts
it's
though.
tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
I will, Jeff. Jeff, I will. Let's do a bit of ERS management. That one shouldn't be an issue, but tyres. Yes, mate. I'm doing very well, thank you. Doing very well indeed. Struggling a little bit with Singapore, but it's all good. It's all good. And thank you for tuning in anyway. And really apologise for slaughtering your good name, because believe me, don't want to. It's just I'm really useless with names. I really am.
Good lap, P3. You've moved up into P3.
Awesome. Right, let's open the taps and see if I can't. Right, I can't change the fuel mix. But let's see if I can sort this out. Oh, that was close. That was heartbreaking then for sure. And for now, that was me tagging a wall. I've got to get my delta back up, otherwise I'm going to fail this as well. Fuel management, man. Shit. I don't know what's the matter with my mouth today. It just keeps slotting out. That's okay, mate. That's okay. As I said, it's like I said, it's my fault for mispronunciation of your name. And like I said, it's not something that I'm doing intentional. It's just useless when it comes to names and stuff. Okay, so looking at my delta time and looking at the errors, I am not going to get it this lap, that's for sure. I might make it next lap out, so I don't think I'm going to bring my delta time down enough, even if I had the best last section in the world.
Pace is too slow. Make sure to adjust your ERS mode to find the balance between speed and energy management.
I just need to be a lot more careful when it comes to that section. I felt good. I felt very good indeed. Okay, drop it into low, because obviously you're travelling at high speed, and then turn it back up a bit through the slow corners. I said this is the only reason why I use the practices is to get used to the track, and not just that, for the resource points, the R&D points. At the end of the season, I know you get a review, and I'm not sure whether you can sign for other teams or you stick with your team. But if I chose to go with another team, I'm unsure if Ferrari, the team I'm with now, will keep or get to keep all of the R&D research that I've done, because this is a far better car now. I hit that curb too hard. Far better car now than what I started with. So yeah.
Alright, energy management is in the right ballpark and pace is good.
Thank you. Pace is good. On top of the shot. Let me see if we can't get purple. Let's see if I can't get purple. Purple, purple. Low, low. My delta time is looking good. It's on that hairpin just after the bridge. coming up. Stay away from the curb. Too late. Right here. This is where the time's all won or lost. Guys, please don't think I'm being ignorant. As soon as I can, I promise I shall get your comments. I just find it really hard to read and drive. That's one of the skills that I've not got, as well as name pronunciation. I've done much better on the old ERS. Management this time out. Puttled it as well. Nice. Hit a 141 as well. Nice, nice, nice. Hey Milo, how's it going, mate? Ah, thank you, Tom. So they do keep the points. It has. This setup has got a lot of grip. I used this setup in the wet in practice 1, and the back end wanted to slip and slide everywhere, which wasn't great. So we've got 2 more things to do, which is qualifying pace and race strategy.
Our best lap so far is a 1:41.8.
That's okay. That's not a bad lap. Not a bad lap for me anyway. So what to do? Do I take on qualifying pace? Objective is 3rd. 5 laps, 3 laps. Tell you what, let's see if we can do qualifying pace, and then we'll keep practice 3 for race strategy, and then just get on with it. Yes, gee, yes, mate. Same with me. Same with me. Do I like the track with or without the sling? I'm not sure what do you mean by that. Yeah, 600. 600 of you peeps. And man, honestly, cannot tell you how thankful, how grateful on how much you guys support me. It's absolutely amazing, honestly. And then to come back and watch me, honestly, I'm really humbled, really humbled. Cannot thank you guys enough. Okay, so qualifying pace. Let's see what we got. Okay, everything's set to hot lap, set to rich. Just got to remember to activate the DRS. Oh, didn't brake. Brake. Turn in. Sometimes I not hard enough on the brakes, and then you have to go full hard. And by that point, you've overshot the turn. I'm just disappointed that I couldn't learn a track. And by that I mean the fact that I've got the lines on. Alonso's going to hold me up, definitely. Ride that wall. That's what I mean. That's what I meant by going full hard. Not enough. Alonso was going to hold me up anyway, and I was going to go straight in the back of him. So.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Okay, so that was a 141.5, and that's that test complete, which is nice. Ah, yeah, sorry. I see what you mean. The sling.
Quick look at the classification at the end.
Oh, time's up. Yeah, I see what you mean about the sling.
Hamilton and Kimi.
I think I prefer Singapore the way it is now to the way it was. Yeah, I think definitely now. Definitely. Gee, man, you have 67. You have 40 with 0 content. Man, that's awesome. You should start. You should start getting some content out there.
Would you say that you're pretty comfortable with the car?
Sure, I know we can push the car and she can take it. Channel's beautiful on the track. Our aero package, our engine. Durability. Okay.
Will it be a problem for you if the weather doesn't clear up?
There's a problem, benefits everyone, not on the grid, not just me. I'm not worried. The best driver will still win, which is me. We practice for all scenarios. The team is well equipped. I need this one to get my rep increased. I have more rep with every team. Oh, my sportsmanship.
Great. Well, that's.
I have better rep with every team on the grid except for my own, which is quite funny. It's quite comical, considering at the end of the season they decide whether you stay or they sack you. But I've got every 4 races you can negotiate with new teams, so I'm going to get race 16 done, and then I should have the opportunity to move, and I'm going to move to, I don't know whether I move to Merc or Red Bull, but we'll see. Hey Tack, thank you for tuning in, mate. Thank you for tuning in. But honestly, I went through a period of just like 1 sub a day, 1 sub a week, and then when I started doing Forza, it was just before Forza Horizon 4 came out. I was doing Forza Horizon 3 a lot, streaming it a lot, and it started picking up. Forza 4 then came out, and it's just gone every day. And yeah, honestly, cannot thank you guys enough. Honestly, your support's amazing for me, you know. So yeah, there's my reputation with the team. It doesn't show you everybody else. Okay. It will come up. It will come up at some point. Tom, that mate is a great shout. That was a great shout, actually. It's just, honestly, it's being a fan, knowing a little bit of the heritage around Williams and how great of a team Williams were. It is a shame. It is a crying shame, in fact, because you know, George Russell is a young lad. He's gonna have a career in some form of motorsport. It's just, I think Williams was the wrong team. The wrong team. because unfortunately, unless a miracle happens at Williams, I genuinely think that him and Kubica, unfortunately, are going to be back of the pack, and that's sad for such a young talent like Russell. Kubica is a different story altogether. There's massive debate on whether Kubica can challenge like he once could, because if you've seen some of the winter testing and the last race of last year, the way he was out on track, and he was pretty much redundant with his right hand, and believe me, I'm not going to sit here in my position, the fact that my legs don't work, and say he is rubbish or anything, because man, wow, from what he went through and overcame to get back to where he is, it's nothing short of phenomenal. But the question still remains, can he do it competitively, week in, week out? And believe me when I say Kubica, from what he went through, mate, to where he is now, is just wow. And I mean now from the bottom of my heart, just especially when you think that, okay, put it this way, if he couldn't do it, he wouldn't be nowhere near an F1 car, and he wouldn't. I think what I'm trying to say is that Williams needed a driver with experience, Williams needed a driver probably like Alonso, something like that type of driver. Sorokin maybe. I know he was a youngster. I don't know. But believe me, I am rooting for Kubica. I'm rooting for Russell. But it's just a shame that the car they've got just isn't good enough. I honestly believe if you put Hamilton, Vettel, Verstappen in that car, they would still be 3-4 seconds off the pace, and that's unfortunate. It really is.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Okay, score 50 points. Just get that whacked up to hot lap. I mean, ooh, across the ball. Oh man, the steering wheel is a bit. She's a bit loose. Yeah, that's the curbs maybe. The fact that I'm riding them so much. Turn in. Come on. Brake. Stay off the wall. 145. Honestly, if I get 139, 140 flat, I'll be really happy with that in qualifying. I think I was about 4 4 seconds, 4.2 seconds off the world, record. There's no way that I could challenge something like that. It really isn't. But
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
have to recharge. And that's the thing as well, activating the RS. I think racing though, sim racing, F1 racing, any type of racing, is all have to be consistent. Consistency, I think, is key, and unfortunately I am Mr. Inconsistent. I try to be as consistent, but you can't be consistent all the time. Guys, honestly, please don't think I'm being ignorant. As soon as I can, I will get your comments. I just struggle to read and drive. Not doing too bad though. I'm looking forward to Suzuka. Really am. Singapore. I don't know. I just seem to struggle with the street tracks. Monaco. Monaco is definitely my bogey track.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Definitely my bogey track. Is that charged up enough? Okay, let's hot lap it. Let's see what we can pull out of the bag for that last lap. Okay, so that doesn't give me...
You are in first position, front of the pack, and behind us are Verstappen, Ricciardo, and Bottas. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1 minute 41.6.
And that's my lap then. So from qualifying, I'm gonna need to get under that 141. Okay, 140, 139 maybe, hopefully, he says. Still have them damn curbs. Oh, that was a big one. Okay, let's go and check that out, and then we shall skip to Q1. Hey Ben, thanks for tuning in, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, looking up to Van Dorn. Totally true, totally true. Yeah, Williams, no upgrades until summer break. That's just, you know, that is not going to help Williams, obviously, but it's not going to help the drivers. And a talent like Russell, is that going to be detrimentally affected long term?
Our best lap so far is a 1:41.1.
But he's in F1 and his talent should shine through. I don't think Gasly will last the season at Red Bull. I think they will do to him what they did to Kvyat in Kvyat's first season. Gasly just doesn't look to have the pace at all. He doesn't look to have anywhere near the pace that Verstappen has.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3.
You have a good attack.
Joker,
You
and
take care, mate. Thank you for stopping by. Honestly,
we'll see you again.
really means a lot to me, mate. Honestly, I cannot say enough. Have Williams even complete the lap at Mel? No.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
I think I will take
You really went
Tom's
all out in
advice
practice today.
and
Are you testing new components?
get maybe swap to Williams. Okay, what am I doing? We've invested heavily in our aero package. We was trying it out, but we enjoy the roar of the engine too much.
You had the fastest time in practice. Will we see similar times in qualifying?
Hopefully. The car keeps on giving. We should have good pace in qualifying. We have a round downforce, so we're still the same engine. So yes, trying to spread the love.
Appreciate your time.
But Tom, that was a great show. Why don't I go with Williams and try and see if we can return them to former glory. That was a great show, mate. Great show. Might just do that. Might just do that indeed. You got me pondering. Nice one, mate. Nice one, Milo. Yes, mate. Billy Munger's story. Again, you know, for someone like me whose legs don't work, to then what Billy had done to him and to where Billy's getting to now, that's short of, again, it's phenomenal. But we're on the rep screen now, and this is what I mean. Every team on the grid would quite happily take me as a driver, but my own team, they seem to have issues with me. Okay, good luck. We're expecting a good result. Weather forecast is going to be okay. Yes. Think we might just avoid the rain, but here we go. Qualifying. Q1, Q2, Q3. Hopefully I try and skip as much through as I can.
It's time for us to settle down and the drivers below to get fired up. Once again, welcome to Singapore as we get ready for the green light and the start of what should be a
I do like the races in the night.
session.
Okay, let's just go to track. Flying up. Here we go, guys. Q1 on the Ultras, the Ultra Softs. I'm going to be hindered by the car in front. Just know it. And the thing is, even if I back off, I'm still going to catch him up. And just know it. Oh, let's just go for it. Or less fuel in, maybe. Hamilton's in front. Wouldn't be the first time that Hamilton's held me up either. Hulkenberg with the fastest lap. See, I had to brake so early not to run into the back of Hamilton. That was me almost pulling the wheel off my desk because I thought I was going to crash into the back of him. Did anybody see what my lap was? Didn't quite catch him. It's going to be relevant to me because my DRS, my ears rather, is about to run out.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Ooh, whoosh. Okay, it's me and that. I've got a charge left. I wonder if it's going to give me grief. I wonder in the race because I know the store is on yellow, isn't it? So I wonder if that is going to cause me problems mid-race. Oh, that will. By running wide like that. Okay. 139.2. No idea what he was doing, mate. No idea at all. Session info.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 39.2.
Where are the timings? I might be there. I wasn't on the Ultras. I was on the Hypers. On the Hypersoft. A low 139. If I could get 38, that would be amazing. That would be truly out of this world. I didn't need to go back out either. So is it a 139.2? If I can get a 138, high 138, be over the moon with that. That would be my quickest time. Really would. I don't, Tom. No, mate, I don't, unfortunately. You know, I've got that app, and I used to do it. It's just remembering to do it all week in, week out, and yeah. Ooh, I need to remember to brake earlier. Okay, here goes. looking for a better time than a 1:39.2. It's just a shame that I have to use automatic gears when my plan is to get a Fanatec wheel in later years. That way then I could remap the wheel to enable me to use hand controls, use the throttle on the wheel. Come on, Magnussen, get out of the way. Charles Leclerc. He's holding me up. 1:38.6. I'm happy with that. I'm well happy with that. The wheel I have currently was a Christmas present from the wife. It is a Logitech G920, and believe me when I say I'm over the moon with this wheel. Really, really am. It's just the way I do it now, using the pull method on the pedal and using the left hand on the wheel and the right hand on the accelerator and brake, like this motion. It's reaction is, but where the Fanatec, they have like a double clutch, so you know, they have a double gear basically. Rocks, that's my dog. So yeah, they're split, so you can assign everything on the wheel, and then that means I will be able to use, like, the gear lever has throttle brake, as well as then being able to do manual gears that just make me a little bit faster. So but the steering wheel that I've got, honestly, absolutely love it, absolutely adore it. And for anybody looking to get a new wheel, I would recommend the 920 for anyone. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. But obviously Fanatec wheels, one day. Mega expensive bits of kit. I've heard good things about the Thrustmaster. A lot of people use them. What is the price tag on the one that I was looking at? Just for the wheel was £600, and then you have to buy the base as well, which is probably more expensive than the wheel. So yeah. I need to think that I said one day I hope to I'm gonna be stuck behind Danny Rick, I just know it. But I'm so happy at 1:38, man. Didn't even do that time in a time trial. 138. I think I'm gonna have to run again because Danny Ricciardo is going to slow me down. I thought I had enough room. Thought I had enough room. Guess I didn't. Okay, I'll go the other side. Ain't got enough. Hamilton just pulled a 141. 141.5 for Bottas. I think I'm gonna have to go again. Definitely. Wow. Just in 139.2. So it's a second slower.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:39.2.
Yes, I did like the transfers. Danny Rick to Renault was probably the most surprising. And also, oh, I forgot his name. He was the Sauber driver last year. Oh, what was his name? Not Magnussen. I'm surprised that they let him go, or another team didn't snap him up. So I'm just going to risk it. I'm going to risk not going back out again. Oh, what was his name? I can't see. Yeah, but I'm surprised that another team didn't snap him up. And then the inclusion of Albon to Toro Rosso was a nice. I like how, you know, they promoted from GP2.
Joker, Raikkonen, and Daniel Ricciardo.
So yeah.
Set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
Yeah, please let him pass. No, not Giovinazzi. I'll tell you. Yeah, it was Mark. No, who was Ericsson? Max Ericsson. I'm surprised that they let him go and promoted Giovinazzi. Really surprised at that. I thought he was a decent racer. Didn't do too much wrong. Okay, he wasn't blisteringly quick, but I thought he was a decent midfield driver. Yeah, quite shot at that one. Yes, Tom Ericsson. Yeah? Don't recall. Happy days. So I beat Raikkonen in the rivalry. So that rivalry will go again. It's extra 25 resource points. And we qualified P1. However, Raikkonen always beats me off the line. Always.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
Hopefully we can get the race done before yeah, before the rain hits. Hopefully, he says. I am really looking forward to Charles Leclerc Ferrari. I really am. I don't think Bottas is going to be the animal that it's been claimed in the papers just because he won in Melbourne.
To the shining streets of Singapore. Can you believe we've been coming here for nearly a decade now? It feels like only yesterday that Felipe Massa was dragging his fuel hose down the pit lane in that eventful opening race, and in a Grand Prix won from pole position more often than not, will we see a new victor crowned today? The Marina Bay Street Circuit then has 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right, taking us a total of 3.1 miles around the landmarks of downtown Singapore. An average lap speed around here, just 107 miles per hour. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Joker. They've got a really good lead in the championship going into this weekend, so it feels to me that they've got one hand on the trophy.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Crofty. Yes, it looks like a big lead, but all it takes is a locked brake into turn one, a sticky wheel nut in the pit stop, and that could all get turned on its head. You can never discount one more sting in the tail.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session.
Yeah, never mind. Next season, I'm definitely going to turn rewinds off. So when I get hit, I hit. You have a good one, Gio. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree about team orders with Seb and Leclerc. Totally agree. Gio, mate, honestly, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it was. It would be Yankee. Right, okay. Let's get it on. There we go. Always does me off the line. So now, I think the only way I can get Raikkonen is either by trying the undercut or DRS, maybe if I can stay close enough to it. But I can't stay in rich mode for a long time because I feel it's just going to run out. I just can't let him get too far in front of me because he will disappear and I won't get a chance, and then the only chance I'll have is to try the undercut.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Maybe he did, no, too far back. Always does it. Always beats me offline. It's not too bad in other places, but here I think it's gonna, if I can stick with him, DRS. So definitely got the.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs.
Too far back. Let's look in another race. Why did he break so much then? He's harvesting. So maybe I'm gonna try and outbrake him. Did I do it? Did I do it? Do it? I did it.
The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity.
No.
The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
I knew it. I said it. I called it. I called it. I called it. I called it. The energy store. I called it. Oh, man. The problem is now how close he is. When DRS is enabled, he's going to be right there, and my ERS isn't going to give me enough power to get away from him, I think. Whoosh.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
No, you're alright. I'm good a minute. Can't do a lot. If my ARES isn't working, I shall finish wherever I finish. And that's just unfortunate. No, 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 no. I don't want to change. I'll keep it the same. Don't want to go to a 2-stopper.
You're leading the pack, P1. Our gap behind is 1.6 seconds. They're on old hypersofts. Your pit window opens next lap. 13 laps to go.
And I need to get in before Kimi. Hopefully, by getting in front of Kimi, he comes in at the same time, and we double stack, and I get out obviously in front. Because I'd say Kimi is definitely my main rival because of the parts. We are miles ahead of Merc.
Box, we're coming in this lap. Right, come in at the end of this lap.
We're miles ahead of Mercedes, Red Bull, and I think that's why Kimi beats me off the line so quick. Simply because we've got the same parts. Okay, let's use some of this charge.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Okay, so the rain might affect us. One thing this game isn't good at is controlling the weather. For example, in 10 minutes it's allegedly going to rain, okay?
Box.
But it's not great at telling you or being specific when you ask Jeff questions. Do I come in? Do I stay out? And they'll tell you to come in when you don't need to, and you'll end up losing the race. Box. Ooh, shh. Oh, that's going to screw me now.
Be careful wrong wing. You've taken some minor damage.
So they've changed the wing now as well. Oh, damn it.
Go now.
Could have really done without that. Oh well. We'll finish where we'll finish.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
That's it. We're just going to finish where we finish. Can't believe I... So all that work to get by Kimi to then me go and smash the front wing. I think Kimi's going to box now. For me to get by. Back markers, great.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Here we go. Kimi's in the pits.
Kimi is in for his stop.
And I've not got anything to get around these guys. So I'm going to probably end up behind Kimi. Maybe behind whoever else was in third. I didn't check. Was it Verstappen? Was it? Or at least I'll have DRS.
We're trailing our teammate by 26.6 seconds.
Wow, what's going on here?
If it takes too much damage.
I don't know what was going on there. He just said to me as well about trailing Kimi 26 seconds. How is that possible? Am I really doing that bad?
Has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre. Car ahead is now running ultra softs. Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
I was racing anyway. I want to know how come I'm so far behind Kimi right now. Ah, there's right number there. Oh,
reduce
engine
the
problems.
deployment, please. We need to charge the battery.
That was a result. Kimi has got engine problems. I have got damage to the front wing.
Safety car deployed. The safety car has been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Okay, so safety car. I'm just gonna try and recharge everything. Turn the engine down to lean. Yeah. Turn off the ERS and hope that the car in front and all the other cars need to stop. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to try and battle all the way here. It's not great, is it? I don't understand what went wrong. I was P1 and then yeah, it was P1. Looks like we're gonna hit that rain now as well. That's okay. The longer we're behind the safety car, the more fuel I save, the more ERS.
The rain is a few laps out yet, but it is coming. Be careful.
Nah, Ericsson is definitely not pitted yet.
Kimi is in the pits. Kimi in the pits.
Yeah, he's definitely not. Reichen's got to be out. He's got to be out for sure. I just hope that Ericsson, Gasly, I just hope those in front haven't pitted yet. Who is it? Magnussen, Ericsson, Gasly, Danny Rick. See if we can't get a full.
P6, we have P6. Hulkenberg is ahead of you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh ultra soft. Happen behind, less than a second separate you. They're on fresh ultra softs. The gap to the leader is 1.9 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Okay, so Hulkenberg has stopped. So I'm taking it Danny Rick has stopped as well. Oh, I just don't know. Just don't know. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be fighting Hulkenberg. I just need this safety car to go away. Honestly, just don't know what happened. I pitted P1, come out last. This isn't great, is it? It's on lap 9 of 15 as well.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure
Okay.
the time.
Let's get everything turned up. and just hope and get DRS on them down the back straight. And obviously we beat the rain.
Green flag.
Okay, here goes, racing again. Oh well, I just screwed up, didn't I?
Our gap to first place is 2.7 seconds.
Let's just turn everything up. Just hope. The DRS goes in my favour. That was close. Almost took out the back end of Hulkenberg. The Statman's on my tail as well. Mr. Brayton's on there. I'm sure the Statman just hit me. What a bizarre race. Honestly. What a bizarre race. Whoosh. What a bizarre race. Really bizarre. Ah, there they go. They're peeling away. Too far.
Ricardo has moved up into first place.
So I was right then. Danny Rick definitely had pitted. Hulkenberg had pitted. Turn this down. See if I can get him going into here. Too far away.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Bizarre. Absolutely bizarre race. The only thing I can put it down to was the fact that I took my wing, I damaged my wing going into the pits, and that extra time just messed me right up. That's all I can put it down to. And from then on out, it's just been bizarre. Absolutely bizarre.
Let's be mindful of the conditions. The track is getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now though. It'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. We're leading our teammate by 10.6 seconds.
Okay, let's ramp this up. Hulkenberg clipped me, lost it. Okay, so I don't think this race is winnable now. I really don't. So that's my fault. Definitely my fault. Unless I can get by Ricardo, Hulkenberg. But I've got to watch what's happening. I'd lose out if I went up the inside. The rain is coming down now as well. I need to have a go at maybe.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
That was not pretty. Not pretty at all. But I might be the P2. The front wing is not helping either. And I don't think these conditions are.
Some information on Verstappen. They're retiring from the race.
He was behind me just now. Did I cause a crash or something today? Need to get closer to Danny Rick.
Sat in P2, Ricardo ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 3.7 seconds. They're on old ultra softs. Hulkenberg behind. The gap to the car behind is 2.5 seconds. They're on old ultra softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps.
It's getting really greasy. So I took that corner so bad. I'll have to live with the fact that it's P2. Unless something unfortunate was going to happen to.
The stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
That's the thing, see, is anybody going into pit? The track is definitely slippery. You can see my lap time just dwindling away. Look. And how much counter steer I'm having to do in the wheel. Danny Rick is just blasted off into the future. So the thing is, I don't want to go in and get tyres, because otherwise everybody else will be like, yeah, I'm going to finish.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
They're going to go and finish the race. Okay, it's getting bad. It's getting really bad.
minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
Oh my god. The problem is, as well, my front wing is just not helping. I'm just slipping. I know for a fact. Oh, it's last lap. Let me just hold off.
This is your final lap of the race.
Just hold them off. Just hold off. Just hold them off. My tyres are in such a bad state. Such a bad state.
A few teams seem to be putting intermediates on now. Come in and switch over if you need to.
I really would, but it's last lap, and yeah, just need to hold off the car behind me. And that's it. Turn the engine mode down to lean. As long as I can stop Hockenberg getting by, I'll be happy with a P2, considering just craziness of everything. It's bonkers. Tell you what would be funny is if Danny Rick had gone in to the pits to put on Indus, but then obviously if going down the pit lane you would finish the race if he was in P1 and he wasn't overtaken. Looks like it's P2. I knew Singapore was going to be a difficult track. I just knew it. Honestly, I really did.
You've been superb all season and you've got your reward. You are the Drivers' World Champion. Congratulations.
There were questions at the start of the season as to whether this
Go me.
could really go all the way. But there's no question anymore. What a special year it's been. And here they are now, the new Formula One World Drivers' Champion. It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Red Bull today. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day. The overtaking.
No. What happened was I damaged my wing going into.
Got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
Hey, Mr. X, how's it going, mate? Deleted. I don't know what's gone on there, but yeah, I damaged my wing going in for my first pit stop. I had an 8-second pit stop, came out last, and yeah, it's just bizarre. Just bizarre. It really was. No worries, mate. No worries. You haven't got to apologise at all.
See how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Well, that result also seals the World Drivers' title. Congratulations to our winner after an incredible season. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Finished
Bit
P2.
of a tight spot today, but I think I'll go for Pierre Gasly. He kept it
Kimi didn't have a good race either.
made the most of some difficult circumstances.
There was 12 seconds behind it. Danny Rick as well. Bad. Anyway, guys, honestly, thank you so much for tuning in.
Until next time, goodbye.
That's it. Singapore over and done with. Race day 15 done. Happy days. So glad it's done. I really am, because I just knew that Singapore was going to be one of those circuits. When I couldn't get to grips with the braking zones, I just knew it. Just knew it. I had an incident going into my first pit stop, and everything just unfolded from there. P2 on a circuit that has been nothing but trouble with rain. It's not a bad result. Not a bad result indeed. Onwards, race day 16. I might be back tomorrow with it, depending on a lot of things. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching, and again, thank you all for your support. It means the absolute world to me, and I shall catch you next time. Peace out, guys. Thanks.